playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
Harden the pass to a good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And we've talked about how in the NBA, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
Here's Ariza. And the three off target.
And the Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years. They have remained competitive, but you wonder what could have been if they landed or kept some of those big names.
Here's Harden. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and two shots coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And with the Rockets, it's no secret that they take a very analytical approach to team building. Greg, you and I talked about that. And Clark, you wonder if that hurts them in free agency.
Well, when your front office makes no qualms about viewing players as simply just assets, it can be a hard sell to a free agent.
Ariza kicks to Beverly. It's Harden with the drive. Great D that time from Green. Here's Leonard. And that comes off the assist by Duncan.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Harden, that's good.
A strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. Maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Coming off that win against Minnesota.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when the team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. Defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Well, the Spurs just don't go on losing streaks very often, Greg. One perk of being a talented veteran group.
Yeah, how about the Spurs lost 4 games in a row twice last year. Over the last decade before that, Kevin, they had only lost 4 games in a row twice.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. The 9-foot shot. And the shot is good. Harden's got 6 points.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems. Defensively,
it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Kevin, we've got a moment here to take a look at what the Spurs have done as in field goal percentage. Second in free throw percentage. He's in the orange, and that's a team effort. Everybody valuing the ball.
And a quick word in terms of their field goal percentage, which has just been spectacular inside and outside. They just keep finding ways to put the ball in the basket.
Keep making the game lag, homeboy. I just report your ass to PlayStation.
For Parker. Timeout call for Rockets.
And the Spurs last season became the first franchise to hire a female assistant coach. A big step, not just for the Spurs, but really for all of the NBA.
Long time in the WNBA. Clark, you know, you and I were talking about this before. She was a perfect candidate to become the first full-time female assistant.
Yeah, I agree with you, and it might not seem like that big a deal to some, but this was a big-time barrier breaker that the Spurs pulled off.
Boris Diaz checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
.151 left to play in the first. Beverly dishes to Howard. They double him with West.